Hello, good morning everyone. How are you all today? Welcome to another new week. My name is Hussein and I'm back again to bring you all this week review in the financial markets. Today is 3rd of August as of Monday 2020. Alright, so we are, let's just analyze what are the major events that will be actually happening this week. What are the top 5 things that we will be looking into, right? So investors will actually be looking ahead to the US job reports for July, which is actually expected to shed more light on the strength of economic rebound. Forecasts for the report fall into a broad range, but most analysts expect the bounce back in hiring to have slowed significantly last month. So markets will be watching Congress also, which remains a deadlocked over the next round of economic relief after a critical lifeline for millions of unemployed Americans expired. It's half time for the second quarter earnings season after stunning big results of big tech last week, whereby we saw a lot of stocks which actually beats expectation, which is Facebook, Amazon, and also Apple. So US job data, right, that we'll be looking into the Labor Department, such as the non-farm payrolls report for July due on Friday is expected to show about 1.65 million jobs were added last month, right, which is actually slowing from 4.8 million in the June. The report covers the period through mid-July before containment measures were reintroduced in some states in the second half of the month, right? Then we have got Congress at an impasse on new fresh stimulus. Investors will be keeping their eyes on Washington, where Congress is still deadlocked over the next round of economic relief from a pandemic that has killed more than 150,000 Americans and triggered the sharpest economic collapse since the Great Depression, right? So on Friday, 10 of millions of Americans lost $600 per week, which was federal unemployment supplement after the US House and Congress failed to reach an agreement to extend the payments, right? So congressional Democrats want to see the weekly payment extended into next year as a part of a broader package. But Republicans have said that the $600 payments are an incentive to stay at home, whereby rather than return to work. So this proposal would provide a much lower weekly payment of just $200 until states create a system to provide 70% of the wage replacement to the laid off workers. Then we also have got this week second quarter earnings, in which we will be seeing General Motor, Caterpillar, and also some of the earnings that will be actually released this coming week. I see that there's also Microsoft coming up. Last week Amazon was the biggest profit. Facebook also smashed and smashes the estimates, and also Apple iPhone sales surpassed expectations. These stocks actually going to be really good for the upcoming future, right? Then also we have got a Bank of England to keep its rates steady and also keep it on hold. The Bank of England will shed more light Thursday on how fast it expects the economy to rebound from the financial damage which actually happened because of this pandemic, but is unlikely to add the 100 billion pounds of stimulus if it's announced in June. So Governor Andrew Bailey is likely to have, I would say, that asked about Bank of England latest thinking on negative interest rates. So it's among the central banks holding out against negative interest rates, and analysts also think that it won't be adjusted its borrowing cost until the end of 2021. So the economic recovery looks like to be prolonged, and the UK still needs to seal an EU trade deal before the Brexit transition period, which ends on 31st December. So that's basically a bit about the financial fundamental analysis. Right now, how we are going to, I would say, that spot and position ourselves, since I have Dow Jones Industrial Average right in front of my eyes, what we're gonna expect now. The thing is, the market is in the range right now, right? So I will see that any break above this particular pattern will be opening the door for Dow Jones to go up, right, from this point. So keep an eye on this. You can actually put a pending order such as buy stop, so you may expect this to go up. So for today, it can actually drop back and make another correction and then rebound. So bigger correction is to the upside. So this is where you will be looking into to take your position somewhere around these zones. Right? So this is what for Dow Jones Industrial Average. Then having a look at GBP USD, we are expecting a bigger corrective structure to occur. As you could see that on a previous week, the market closed with a pin bar, inverted hammer on a daily candlestick, right? So we can expect this to actually come back because the overall the pattern remained to the downside. So we are expecting a correction on GBP USD to the downside, which like we have got London session coming up tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and also on Thursday. We will be updating you positions accordingly, but for now we see that the risk is to the downside. Euro USD as well, we see that the reversal has appeared and we will be seeing a bigger correction coming up this week for this pair to actually go down, because we're talking about this particular zone that the market is expected to show a reversal. Now we will see a corrective structure coming soon for the euro to go down, and we will start selling this pair in the upcoming days. USD JPY is also expected to rebound from this particular zone, and we expect that the direction it will be to the upside. And having a look at it's just the start of the week. We will be having tons of analysis from day to days, but as for now we see that Amazon also beats the earning expectations, and which will be, I will see that it will be a very good stock to keep your investment on for longer term. As you can see that from here, it has broken this pattern and it will be trending up. So USD CAD also we expecting, okay, let me just settle this first. We are also expecting a correction on the USD CAD to the upside this week, because usually when the securities are oversold, especially when dollar has been actually oversold, we need to have a correction. So we see that this will be pushing up as well this week, right? So not to worry, any further changes we will be updating you from time to time. Australia, Aussie dollar is also expected, as you could see that the coronavirus cases keep surging up in Aussie, and also Victoria has been under lockdown and other states as well for another 6 weeks. So this is why I would see that since Aussie dollar has been overbought and at the same time a negative news comes by, we see that this will be bringing this pair to the downside, which I've been waiting for some time, right? So any further changes or any updates from time to time we will be posting for you, like I mentioned earlier on our London sessions. Do not forget to miss that, because that will be bringing a lot of I would say that preparation to make your week profitable. GBP NZ, we are also expecting this pair to shoot up. It has been going up. Any correction happens here, right, it will be developing another buying opportunity for this. Alright, so all in all, I would say that guys, for today and for this week, I wish you guys a great profitable month, a great profitable week. We will be coming up with more analysis. We'll be providing you more updates and tips that will be helping you to become, I would say that, more precise and profitable trader. Right? For now, I will be signing off, and we will be seeing you guys throughout the week for our London session forecast. And should you have any questions, should you need any support, do not hesitate to speak with your managers. We are all just one call away. Thank you very much and have a good day.